Alright everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Lemax Reaper's Landing. Let's get into it! Okay, so Reaper's Landing, this one is super cute. I think you're gonna like it. It's a great addition to really round out any village, in this case, Spooky Town. So let's dive right into some of the facts. Here we go. It was released in 2017, and the SKU number is 74202. Now for some dimensions, 12.20 inches high, 10.24 inches wide, and 9.06 inches deep. Product type is table accent, and it's made of a poly resin. Now let's talk power. It is your standard 4.5 volt DC, and it draws about 95 milliamps. Now I want to pause right here. I've always said, about those multi-adapters, 99% of the time I tell you never use them on houses, things like that. We've been over why. But in this particular case on a table accent, I would say this is okay because the draw is only 95 milliamps. So that's actually relatively low for one of those adapters. So as long as you're not putting anything else too heavy on it, maybe some light up figures, something like that, along with this, it should be absolutely no problem. So this would definitely be a place where you could use a multi-adapter. Okay, for the switch, you have a standard kind of on and off switch, not a roll switch, just on and off because there's, of course, no soundtrack on this piece. Original price was about $54.99, and today you can still get them, even brand new, for right around 60 bucks. Okay, so that about wraps up all the facts, so let's take a closer look at this piece. And yes, I know this is probably going to be a slightly shorter video, but it is a smaller piece, so I just wanted to highlight it because I really enjoy this kind of piece, whether it's in the Spooky Town or my Christmas Village. I like something about the floating pieces. It's just real cool. I think you'll enjoy it as well, so let's go ahead and take a closer look. So as you get started here, you're going to have to do one small assembly. I have filmed it here for you, but just in case you need a little extra help, it's going to be very simple. You're going to basically take the black pole right out of the box, and it has a square groove on each side, both on the base and on the pole itself, and you're going to kind of just put it on top and twist it a little bit, and you'll feel it'll go and lock in. From that point, you'll attach your skull, it just hangs on, and you're ready to go. So starting from the top, you are going to see the main star of the show right away. It's going to be this really cool skull. It's really good size, by the way, and it's not heavy at all. It's just a really well detailed skull, I guess is what it is. It doesn't light up, unfortunately. It would have been cool to see maybe the eyes light up, something like that, but nonetheless, it's real cool. As we work our way down to the basket, you're going to see our friend the Reaper there, and he is just having the ride of his life, overseeing all of your beautiful spooky town. And the basket is detailed as well, by the way, so it's real cool, and it hangs at a nice little distance, so it's really easy to see and take in exactly what's going on. Okay, so as we move down to the bottom section of our video here, you're going to see a really spooky graveyard, and the lighting is fantastic. I'm a sucker for the green, and my God, the way that it illuminates these gravestones is fantastic. But the Easter egg, I think, is probably the orange light that really makes the pumpkin stand out. Is almost like an individual show almost. It's kind of hard to explain. It looks better in person, but it's cool because the whole graveyard has this really eerie green glow, but the pumpkins really come to life over this orange light. It's just fantastic. Also, there is a very lifelike tomb behind all the gravestones. It's really cool, with a little skeleton kind of coming out beneath it, and also some trees that are a little short for my taste, but nonetheless, they are there, and it adds a little bit to that spooky heel graveyard kind of feel. Also, all the gravestones do have little sayings on them, like "I'm gone, be afraid," and they're all kind of spelled as a play on words kind of thing, so go ahead and check it out for yourself, but they're really cool. All in all, as we wrap this up, there is one last thing I do want to touch on. I normally don't cover this kind of stuff, but when you pack this up, sometimes these table accent pieces can be a little tricky to get back into the box, so I just wanted to show you really where the bar goes, but obviously here's the whole thing. You can see the skull goes on the right with the basket. It sits in beautifully. It's all easy. The graveyard heel thing has to sit in a certain way, but the real problem that a lot of people have issues with, including me for years, has always been trying to get that pole back into the box. So I did want to show you kind of where that goes. There's like a little groove and it goes around, but if it's not sitting in just right, it'll make it real tough to close the box. I've struggled with many of them, but again, it's real easy to do, so I just want to get that picture up there for anybody who may be having trouble as well. Okay, so that about wraps up our video today. Thanks again to our sponsor for the channel, Weffy's Closet. Check her out at Weffy's Closet closet.com. Use code Mike10 at checkout for 10% off your entire order. And most of all, thank you to all of you for your continued support. I'm going to go ahead and hit the lights, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.